إن الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولنبلونكم بشيء من الخوف والجوع ونقص من الأموال والأنفس والثمرات وبشر الصابرين الذين إذا أصابتهم مصيبة قالوا إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون صدق الله مولانا العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين والفريقين من عرب ومن عجم فاق النبيين في خلق وفي خلق ولم يدالوه في علم ولا كرم وكلهم من رسول الله ملتمس غرفا من البحر ورشا من الديم ثم الرضا عن أبي بكر وعن عمر وعن علي وعن عثمان ذي الكرم يا رب صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. We praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the omnipotent, the omniscient, the omnipresent, the creator, the sustainer, and the master of the universe, and send countless salutations and salawat upon the Prophet of the Prophets, the best of the creation, our beloved Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Respectable brothers in Islam, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He granted us the ability and the strength to fast in the previous month of Ramadan and bless us and bestows us the opportunity to celebrate the Eid al-Fitr. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our fasts and ibadat and all of our duties that we carried out in obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My brothers, today we have gathered in this beautiful gathering to remember and commemorate the life of a great friend of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whose name was named after the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His name was Muhammad, or he was named Haji Muhammad by his parents. Then he became known as Nausha or Ganj Baksh, and there are many other titles by which he was known by the masses. Brothers, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Quran, وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِّنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُم مُّصِيبَةٌ قَالُوا إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ. Allah Jalla Majhul Kareem says that I grant my servants and my creation, I grant them my blessings to the fullest. उनको इनाम और कराम अता करता हूँ. Then وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِّنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ. And after I grant them everything, to test them, sometimes I take something away from them. Sometimes I take someone's life away from them, to test their obedience and to test their patience. Sometimes I grant some people wealth and then I take some away from them, to test their patience and their reliance upon myself. And sometimes I take their sustenance away from them. Sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I test you in several ways, And then those who remain steadfast in those periods of tests, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ. Glad tidings are for those who remained steadfast when I tested them. And then they say, قَالُوا إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ. That we are indeed from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and indeed we will return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So आज जिस हस्ती की याद में यहाँ पर हम इकट्ठा हैं, when Hazrat Naushah Baksh Qadri alayhi rahmah went to take bay'ah or swear allegiance to his Shaykh Hazrat Shaykh Sulaiman Nuri Huzuri rahimahullah ta'ala. After Hazrat Mujaddid Azam swore allegiance to Hazrat Shaykh Sulaiman, then Shaykh Sulaiman told Hazrat Mujaddid Azam to sit on a high place, and commanded his children to swear allegiance and swear oath to Hazrat Mujaddid Azam rahimahullah. Then he says, Haji Sulaiman was Sulaiman Hajis. After this day, there is no distinction between me and Mujaddid Azam Sayyid Nausha Qadri. Sulaiman is Nausha and Nausha is Sulaiman. और किसी ने क्या खूब कहा है, मन तो शुदम तो मन शुदी, मन तन शुदम तो जा शुदी, ताकस न गोयद बादजी, मन दी गरम तो दी गई। आज के बाद हमें कोई जुदा न समझे, हमें कोई अलग न समझे। सुलेमान हाजी है, सलमान हाजी है और हाजी सुलेमान। This unity, is this something new? Or is it a bid'ah? Or is it something invented by the followers of the Sabuf? Then I will give them an example. Subhanallah, MashaAllah. इस इत्तेहाद की मैं मिसाल देना चाहता हूँ। नबी अकरम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने फरमाया, इन्ना अलिय्यम मिन्नी व अना मिन्हु। That Ali is from me and I am from Ali. और इसी इत्तेहाद की मिसाल और नज़ीर हमें हज़रत मुजद्दिद आज़म और हज़रत सुलेमान से मिलती है कि आपने फरमाया कि सुलेमान हाजी है और हाजी सुलेमान। There is no difference or distinction between Sulaiman and Haji. As the Prophet ﷺ says, that there is no distinction. Ali is not separate from me. Ali is not separate from me, nor am I separate or distinct from Ali. And what can we say about the status of Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu? When Hazrat Ali rahimahullah ta'ala radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he was born inside the Kaaba, the holy sacred site that all Muslims pray towards. He was born inside the Kaaba, and the first face he gazed upon was the face of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The very first face he saw was the face of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Or in other words, let me say that he did not open his eyes until he saw Rasulullah. और इसकी वजह से रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने फरमाया अन्नज़रु इला वजहि अली इबादत, अली के चेहरे की तरफ देखना इबादत है, और ज़िक्र अली इबादत, अली का जिक्र करना इबादत है। This is the status of Hazrat Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. We cannot undermine the status of Hazrat Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, nor of any other companion of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And from the very same line, Subhanallah, and the very same bloodline of Hazrat Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, came Hazrat Shaykh Sayyid Abdul Qadir Jilani rahimahullah ta'ala. Subhanallah. Or जिस तरह comparison I have drawn and I have shown the similarities between Hazrat Ali and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the unity, the example of the unity between Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Hazrat Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and the nazir and the example of which we find between the Shaykh and the Murid, Hazrat Mujaddid Azam rahimahullah ta'ala and Hazrat Sulaiman rahimahullah ta'ala. There is another example and similarity between Hazrat Mujaddid Azam rahimahullah ta'ala and Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani alayhi salam. They were born on the 1st of Ramadan. Hazrat Qalain की विलादत भी यकम रमजान मुबारक को होती है. Hazrat Mujaddid Azam की विलादत भी यकम रमजान मुबारक को होती है. और पूरे महीना ना वो माँ का दूध पीते हैं और ना ये माँ का दूध पीते हैं. A child of a month-old child fasting in the month of Ramadan. पूरा दिन फजर से लेकर मगरिब तक they did not drink the milk all day long because of the respects. Although the fast of Ramadan were not obligatory on Hazrat Shaykh Abdul Qadir al-Jilani or Hazrat Mujaddid Azam at that age. They were infants. But this is the status and the maqam of the awliya. From the very day they step in, they don't only care about the faraiz, they don't only follow the wajibat, they also care about the nawafil. They also care about the wajibat even if they are not compulsory upon them at that very age. This is what makes them different from every other single human being that we know. Because treading down this path is not easy. अगर आसान होता तो हर कोई कर लेता. Everyone could have walked down this path of tasawwuf. Vilayat. This is not an easy way. For tens of thousands of years, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down His messengers to guide the human nation. Only a few were granted kingship. Only 2 or 3 Anbiya Karam amongst the 124,000 more or less Anbiya Karam were granted kingship. The rest, they had to face hardships. They had to go through a lot of sacrifices. The likes of Hazrat Yusuf, Hazrat Sulaiman, they were granted kingship, ministership. तो हमें ये पता चलता है कि दौलत और मर्तबा हर वक्त और हर लम्हा और हर दफा इकट्ठे नहीं हुआ करते. They only combine very few times. किसी कहाँ कहीं किसी को ये मर्तबा और मकाम अल्लाह रब्बुल इज्जत देता है कि that he combines wealth of this dunya and the wealth of the akhirah. Hazrat Ali rahimahullah ta'ala radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala और Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam loved Hazrat Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu so much that they granted him a very high status amongst the other companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. पर अक्सर उनके घर भी खाने के लिए कुछ नहीं हुआ करता. That was the state of the house of Hazrat Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. आज we get worried and anxious if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes something away from them. But those are the friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who acted upon this ayah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ. और ये लोग जिनसे अल्लाह सुब्हानहु व तआला फरमाता है इनका इम्तिहान लेने के लिए, इनको आजमाने के लिए कुछ देना बिशाइन, some of the things that I have given them, I take away some of the things, सब कुछ नहीं, कुछ ले लेता हूँ ताकि इनकी मैं आजमाइश कर सकूँ, इनका मैं इम्तिहान ले सकूँ. क्या do they remain patient? Do they remain steadfast on the path that I have commanded them to follow? तो वो लोग जो फिर who remain steadfast on this path Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, then I put their love in the hearts of the people. Those who believed and performed good deeds, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I put the love of them in the hearts of the believers. And this is the reason why we are here today. Because of the fact that we love Hazrat Mujaddid Azam alayhi rahmah wa ridwan. And this is a dalil of him being upon the maqam of wilayat, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put His love inside our hearts, and we are still remembering Him even after 374 years of the demise of Hazrat Azam. Due to the shortage of time, this was the message that I wanted to convey. That even if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sometime tests you by taking something away from you, something that you hold beloved, but something that you love, remain steadfast. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant you even more in return if you remain steadfast on the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Says, if you remain steadfast, there are glad tidings for you in Jannah. I will grant you Jannah, I will grant you much more in the hereafter. तो अल्लाह सुब्हानहू व तआला से दुआ है कि हमारी इस हाज़िरी को अपनी बारगाह में शरफ़ व क़बूलियत अता फरमाए, और जितने भी लोग यहाँ पर अब आप तशरीफ़ लाए उन सब का तहे दिल से मशकूर हूँ, और स्पेशली जनाब हाफ़िज़ अब्दुल क़ादिर साहब, he came from the UK, and Allama Sarma Sahib, who has graduated from Jamia Naushahi this year. दुआ करते हैं अल्लाह जल्ला मुइदुल करीम इनकी भी उम्र और अमल में बुलंदियाँ अता फरमाए, और हॉलैंड के मुस्लिम जो कम्युनिटी है उनको इन जैसे उलमा से भरपूर इस्तिफ़ादा हासिल करने की तौफ़ीक़ अता फरमाए। अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि तआला व बरकातुहू।